You got Alan Toon.
Mm-hmm.
Be careful of Alan and Craig.
Yeah. I'll take a nice wide entry on T1.
The air temp is 18 Celsius, E4. Okay, get ready.
Green, green, green.
Crash already.
Right side.
Whoever's behind me.
Keep to the left. Keep to the left.
That was a good start.
Stay
You're
on
clear,
the left.
Steve.
Roger that.
Clear on the right.
You're on your left.
Roger. Well done, Dan. Good start.
Maybe not. Hang on. I lost you.
Another crash, another crash.
Okay. I'll go on your right then.
No, right in front of the bloody corner. Come on.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Don't worry about
Right
it.
side.
I'll back out.
Clear.
Back out.
You're welcome to take me on a straight, mate. Don't do it in the corner.
I was into the corner.
Patience.
Yeah, all right.
Patience.
All right, on your right.
Right side.
Only that
It's only
corner.
lap one.
Still there. Hold your line.
It's only lap
Clear.
one, guys.
Thank you for the left tap.
Well, it was a corner, mate.
There and Craig Jones. What a combination.
Oh, super wide.
Wow, he picked really early then. Oh. Oh, son, I lost it almost.
Keep him busy, Andy.
Will do.
Hoorah, soldier. Hoorah.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That was close.
Oh, guys.
Car on your left. Clear.
Thank you, Steve, for not. That was close.
It was close.
2 minutes 55.67155 to go.
Yes, I know, that's tough. Nice.
Right, my nose. Bastard. Lucky I backed out. Well, I hope you get slowed down for that.
I was going for it.
Car right. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear on the right. Car right. Clear on the right. 2 minutes 50.086. Right side. Clear.
Hello again, Steve.
Right,
Having
polishing your
fun,
bumper.
boys.
Polishing your bumper.
Draft. Or not. If you've got the speed and the overtake, do it.
3 miles an hour down at the moment.
25 seconds behind you now.
Andreas Katz is behind me. Won't be long before he's taking me.
He's in front of me.
You got about 5 laps of fuel left.
Jeez, to drive like that. It's definitely cracking. Should do all right in this one.
Two minutes 48.836.
Damn it, I lost the draft. Well, I wasn't in the draft.
Left side. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the left. Left side. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Keep to the right. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the left.
Oh.
Two left to go. Two to go.
On the other hand, it's the fastest lap of the race. Goes up 37, shoot right.
2 minutes 50.799.
Dropped half a second there, Chubbs. What happened?
You're in draft, mate. You're a second behind the guy in front of you. I'm 3 seconds behind you. 3.5.
Shit. Off track. Fortunately, also slow down.
Uh-oh. Woo.
I've lost draft now, so you should catch me.
We've got a lap to do it.
Just take 7.
Here comes Mr. Hunt.
Oh, we can hold him off for that long.
I'm not sure, you know.
I got
He's inside 3 seconds now. He was 5 a lap ago, 2 laps ago.
5.7 behind me.
White flag. One more lap to go. 2 minutes 49.722.
This is the 4th race.
Yes.
No, it looks like
Is
I've
it-
won it.
I expected it to be night time. I'm glad it's not. Nice one, Dan.
Almost a 10-second lead.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
what's wrong with me? I think I'm on steroids.
Can I have some?
I'll give you my legs. Signed by Bruster.
Michael had done this, he probably would have been in the top 10 with all of us.
Yeah. But with two, you know, with the other points that he's lost, it probably wouldn't. It would have been better off for him to drop it.
Wow, what a race of cats that was at the end. Woohoo!
One more lap, Steve.
Yeah.
One more lap.
Checkered flag, checkered flag. Nice run, solid work.
These cooldown maps are starting to feel like full-blown races from 2 years ago.
Yeah. True. Oh. Did he push me seat off the rig? Braking then. Holy surely.
Nice.
Well done, Dan.
Yeah, man.
Did you win, Dan?
Well done up.
Yeah, well.
Nice one.
Okay, the race is over. Bring it on in.
I did. Yeah, good laps every lap, man. It was 47s, close.
Well done, guys. Ended on a high note.
That's it, go!
Wait a minute, what time was I get?
I say we do a
Oh.
practice session, innit?
Oh, I gotta.
Oh.
No, I can't, Dan. I've got. I need to give my eyes. I need to put my drops in. Give my eyes a bit of a rest.
Oh, man. Oh.
But tomorrow Thursday, maybe.
Oh,
It's Alton
oh,
Park next week.
oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, with
It's
right.
so again.
Chicane or that it? Alton Park. There's
It's
two
not the
chicanes.
It's not the GP one. It's not the short one. Not Alton Park. What am I saying? Did I say Alton Park?
You did.
Brands Hatch?
Yeah, it's GP, isn't it? No?
Let me just
Was it
check.
Brad?
Have a quick look. It will be.
Then in the Sparko sponsorship to cross the start-finish lines.
Oh,
And checkered
Steve.
flag comes out then on Paul Lee, who will cross
Steve.
the line. He was in 13th position.
P2
He
in the
remains
championship so
in
far.
13th position.
We are.
Cats then to
You
the line.
are.
Definitely
Not
not
me.
good enough. Couldn't
Yeah.
get himself forward.
I'm
In terms of who
164
else is out
points
there
behind
on
already.
a lap at the moment, you've got
Bloody
Viveka,
hell.
Hunt, and Van Gool. And Hunt's
1,
actually just pulled it off the
2,
road. So now it's
3,
down to
got
just
3
Viveka here
obstacles in
and
the
Van
top
Gool to
7.
see if they can put any time down on the board, which could even threaten those in the top three.
Yeah, that was a wonderful
There's
example
Bristow.
of just catching traffic. A tow is all well and good, but if you're a little bit too
No,
close,
he's in
because
pro now.
I watched him going side by side down the
Where's
straight
his name?
towards the chicane, and the moment that you're side by side, both of your laps are gone, I think. He may have pulled out early enough so that he didn't ruin the other driver's lap, but yeah, it's the risk
it's
you
just
take at the
updated.
end of the day.
It's just updated.
It is a big risk,
And
but they are
he's
still continuing. Middle
fourth.
sector for Peter Van Gool then.
I've just gone up a place.
Where have you gone up a place?
It just refreshed. It's only just taken the last
So
score.
where does it put me?
You are second now.
Still.
Heading through the
Samson
double
third,
apex
Maxwell
left-hander of
fourth, Nick
Pouon.
Barry,
He's
then
all
myself.
over the curbs on the inside and outside on entry and on
That's
exit.
gonna help.
Dale
Trying to
Benison's
put
actually
that power
gained.
down 175 kilometers an hour here on the run to the Fania chicane, the right and the left here.
Not good.
Down
Anyway,
the gears you go to about
race weeks. What all we
180
need.
before now flicking it left and trying to carry as much momentum as possible. But that's too much momentum. He finds the wall. His lap is over. So it's down to just Roy Viveka to try and improve that time. Uses all of the curve there going through that section. Does Roy here the home soil that he will be racing on here today, the Belgian driver, as he will now make his way out then through Stavelo corner and towards curve at Paul Frere, moving on towards that Francorchamps left-hander as they try and attack and do everything possible to move on with this lap, just trying to go through the gears, find that power which is available, but this is only 185 kilometers an hour heading in towards that left-hand bend. I think this lap may be just hoping that it finds improvement down and that is crucial.
Yeah, you're right. Andreas Katz out front is absolutely loving what's going on behind him. Like you said,
Brands
just letting him get
Indy.
away a little bit. He's more than happy for this lot to be scrapping.
So next
Right,
week's
don't
Brands
forget
Indy.
Dan
The
Hunt
following
now in
week
the,
is
has got
Alton
a nice tow
Foster's.
coming through Radion, and this is
Hansford, Sampson, Hefford, Walkman, Kellyman, Roy Vivek at S17, Dan Hunt, Daniel Bristow, Andreas Katz and Pete Newman, Craig Jones and Jamie Ayres then off the back. And of course, drivers who do have that ability to serve penalties will have to do so right now. Otherwise, they're going to be in a world of trouble later on here in this one, which means that the full minute here is going to be going through then on the grid as drivers will look to try and get themselves ready and get themselves looking for the action that they very much need. Keep an eye out though on these drivers making progress from the back. They'll have maybe a little bit of an easier time. Maxwell on the pole position then won't have too much of a challenge behind. It will be Rob Graham, the nearest one, as we get ourselves ready. Let's get the flag waved. Let's get ourselves going. Round 2 of Circuit de Spa Francorchamps. It's going to be getting itself underway right now. There's the green flag, and again it's slow from those on the front, and this is going to allow here the chance then for Jason Morris to get a really good getaway. They immediately go from the pit lane as well as quickly as they can here as they get the cue to go. And crucially, look at this, they'll have to wait and funnel back to the end of the line here. Lutz then going through. That's something that we weren't really expecting, that start from the pits being that quick, and that risk as they work themselves up forward here. 3 wide in the middle as they try and go through, but it's Graham in control. Morrison second, Maxwell third, Cullinan in fourth, and Van Gool and Rizzo already making progress as they slide up through Eau Rouge and Radion. And Rizzo trying to hold it together. Lutz has got around 2 more in the fence, and I think one of them's Pete Newman.
Wow, yeah, absolutely. We weren't expecting that from the pit lane starters there.
It's continued on the straight, and it's caught out as well because Hefford's gone, Bristow's gone, Rizzo was around, and there's more dramas on the back straight. It's a compounded issue as they've gone through. The top 10 or so are all okay, but everyone else behind in trouble. Van Gool up into second position then, and those who have survived, that's the key. Katz has done well, but Morris as well in the grass then after he spins it.
Yeah, a load of people going off at the first chicane as well. This has been a bit of a chaotic start to race too. I don't think anyone was expecting to see all of the pit lane starters filing out into the road on the way down to Eau Rouge.
Well, the drivers who are in the pits, get this: Toon, Rizzo, Lee, Hefford, Kellyman, Hunt, Bristow, and Newman. The only survivor really from those opening laps of that victory last time out was Andreas Katz, who will be getting major points now in terms of the championship haul. That will be massive as he's on the back of Walkman, Hansford and Venison at this stage. The top 3 all okay at the moment: Graham, Van Gool and Maxwell. Then it's Barry in 4th, but Venison here is holding back 5th to 8th position right now, is trying everything to make sure that this stays a very much important race, and big points again on the offing after a massive accident up at the top of Radio.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you're Andreas Katz right now, you're sitting in that MX-5 absolutely licking your lips, because a load of the guys that were really fast in race 1 and are doing well in the championship are all out of this race. So there is a wonderful opportunity, bearing in mind his pace in race 1, there is a wonderful opportunity for Andreas Katz to make his way through and win the race. He's just got to be patient and keep his head.
Person who's going to try and stop that is Peter Van Gool, who goes through on the inside of Rob Graham, takes the race lead. Maxwell then
Andy,
try and go around the outside.
Wow,
great race that was, wasn't
great race actually. I was cracking stuff. I'm watching the replay, and you did a blinder there tactically.
Oh, I know. I wanted to get Rizzo in front of me so I could have tried to got him on the last flip, but I mean, and yet you guys came along and kind of ruined it a little bit.
Right. I was trying to get. I had Andreas Katz on my tail, and I didn't want to, so I was fighting him, and I was like, "No, I'm not having him pass me. Get off!"
There was some brilliant races there. Really good.
Yeah, it really, it was really a lot of fun, and fair play that you, me, and even Craig Jones.
I know.
Of course, by a lot
Yeah,
of drivers making
I mean, he did
mistakes
swipe
and
my
being
nose off a
involved in
couple of
accidents
times
on
and
lap 1,
braked early on purpose,
Andreas
but
Katz now on
you
the
know, I'm
charge
used to him
certainly
doing
is gonna
that,
be
so
getting
I was
a
prepared
blow
for
off
it.
Dale Benison now.
Yep, and Benison
And
I
I got a nice sweet pass on him, but then he got the tone and he got me past me, I think. I think there was a point where I had to give way to because it was going to be too dangerous otherwise.
Yeah,
so Michael Barry
definitely.
in control at the front. Graham second, Walkman now up to third as he passes Hansford, his teammate, so to speak, in the official optical team compared to the optical blue. Katz now in
5 of us in a row, just I
was trying my best to try and make a bit of a gap, but I just couldn't. Every time I pulled off for like half to the 3/4 of a tenth kind of thing and all that, I'd lose it on the next bloody straight.
I wish we could get away so I could catch up with you, because he was holding me up, but it's fine because I was just I've got two cars to tow, but I really want to get up where you were so we can have a proper ding dong.
Keep this gap where it is, because what they don't want to do is
A
go
while.
over each other and let
Was
the
it 1 or 2
let the
laps we were
field,
together? I can't
chase
remember
after
now.
them and catch them.
Oh, I think it was more than that, mate. I think
look to the inside from Rob Graham,
probably.
so
I'm not
Michael
100% sure because I was just
wider line.
concentrating. I was trying my best
at
to
the front, but they can't afford to battle too hard here because they will start to get caught, and it may only be 6 laps. Doesn't sound like much, but that's still over the course of this race, about 35 kilometres, 36 kilometres that they have to go and race around this circuit. Still a long time to go and get those positions back. Cats on the back now of Hansford and Wortman, and this is going to be a crucial eye in to see who is going to be able to make those moves and gain those places. Andreas Katz could be absolutely vaulting up the championship standings right now.
Yeah, absolutely. So Andreas Katz already's brought himself into contention right onto the back of Stephen Hansford. He might be looking to the outside. Hansford goes defensive, so it doesn't look like Katz has got away through this particular time. But he's done well to catch this group so quickly as Ralph Cullinan goes a little bit deep into the bus stop.
There's deep, and then there's Ralph Cullinan deep. He very nearly took Andreas Katz straight out of this one, as now Katz has an opportunity to attack here. He'll look then to the outside to try and get this move done on Stephen Hansford here. It's on camber here at turn 1, so you can run the outside line. It does work, but ultimately that inside does work for the time being for Hansford, who doesn't get the drive through the gears maybe as good as Andreas Katz does, as he gets himself then through on the inside, and this should be wrapped up here at Eau Rouge and Radion, and it is, and slot yourself back into line. Barry now with another chance to get through against Rob Graham. They changed again at the chicane, and now here for the race lead we could see another move. On the outside goes Michael Barry, trying to pick this one off, and this could be a very comfortable one come the end as he gets himself on forward here. Rob Graham now has to be very, very patient with the way that he drives. They're running 49s at the moment, which is all good at this stage because they're running 49s behind him.
Yeah, the patience is exactly the word here, Jake. I was gonna, patience was the word that I had loaded into the chamber myself, but you pulled the trigger before I could get there. These two now, if you're Rob Graham and Michael Barry, just be patient. It doesn't matter if he makes his way through for now, because there's still plenty of time left in this race. And what you don't want is, like I said, to be tripping over yourselves and letting the chasing pack.
Now Cullinan, Ayers, Katz, Hansford. Now you've got Jones on the back. Vervaker is there with Benison as well. 8 fighting for the race win.
That's it. We're watching another breathtaking race here. You know, a bit of shenanigans, a load of drivers out of the race, but that doesn't stop us having 8 drivers within 2.5 seconds of the race lead. It's too early to call this. There's still 2 minutes of racing left, but I wouldn't even begin to try and put money down on who's going to win this race.
Well, the two favourites are side by side, Jamie Ayres and Andreas Katz. Katz lifts off, allows Jamie Ayres then the move up Eau Rouge and Radion as the attack continues here up the hill. Cullinan and Graham, they're going to have to work together as teammates to make sure that those drivers behind do not find a way through. Cullinan, I think, will have to play rear gunner here if he wants to try and fight this one with Rob Graham. But here comes Ayres. This is where, being a rear gunner, you can't really do much about this one, because Ayres is going to get himself down the inside, and then he's going to have a chance of Graham as well. Try and go around the outside of both of them to pick it off. Has he got it? Yes, he does, and he just about gets enough room as well. Jamie Ayres, third to first in the space of a corner. That was absolutely brilliant. Unbelievable courage around the outside there. Yeah, as you say, taking the lead. Andreas Katz still looking very interested indeed, as a big group of, I'm going to say, vultures circling round the race win here. It's too close to call for me, Jake. Well, Ayres now just needs to run. He needs to break the draft. He needs to get outside of a 1-second window. He has a chance, a big chance of victory if that happens. And this technical middle sector is very, very tough to follow in. And it's Andreas Katz now with the prerogative to go and chase at this moment. Craig Jones, the amateur category leader coming into this round, is there in 5th position right now, and we're definitely looking for some big points here. As defensive goes Ralph Cullinan then in the fight for 3rd through Fania, and there's nothing you can do about this one. Katz has got a nose on the inside, will search for that inside through, not enough drive to make that one happen. They'll have to fight all the way to Campus Corner. Yes, absolutely. It's going to be all about getting the toe now. What you're going to want to do is make sure that you're in the right position at the right time. Are we going to get one more lap here? Is the white flag out? Yes. Okay. So I would say that being in the lead at this particular moment isn't necessarily where you want to be. Although if you get overtaken down towards the first chicane, you are going to have